How's it going, everybody? Brandon Yavas from VoroMotors here, bringing you a guide to maintain your ride. Today's video is going to be about how to replace the charging port on your Touring. You can buy the replacement part off of VoroMotors.com. The unit is plug and play, so it's going to be very easy to install. Other than this, all you're going to need is an Allen wrench set or your multi-tool. I've got a Touring sitting right here on the bench, so let's get right into it. Start on the left side of the Touring. We need to remove this black cover. 3 screws hold it on, so grab your multi-tool and unscrew them. There's 1, here's 2, and that's 3. Leave that cover off to the side for now. At the front of the Touring, behind the front wheel, we need to remove this cover as well. 4 screws hold it on, so let's get that multi-tool again, and we'll pull them off. Once you've got those out, pull the cover and slide it up the wires. Pull out all the wiring and the controller. In the mess of wires, you'll find these 2 red connectors. A red wire and a black wire will come out of each connector. Pinch the red connectors and pull them apart. Then from the side of the Touring, locate the charging port and follow the red and black wire to the deck. Carefully pull the rest of the wires and the connector through the hole. Now let's uninstall the charging port. This nut on the end is easy to back off with our fingers. Slip it off the wires. Then push the charging port through and completely remove it. Let's throw away the defective part and get ready to install the replacement part. Feed the wires through the hole and then line up the flat spot on the port with a flat spot in the hole to seat the charging port. Slip that nut back on and you can tighten that with your fingers. Feed that connector back into the deck of the Touring. And at the front of the scooter, we can connect it to its other half. Push those 2 connectors as far back as you can. Next, we need to fit this mess of wires, connectors, and controller back into the deck. As you are stuffing everything in, be sure not to pinch or break any wires or connectors. When everything is mostly in, I push the cover against the wires to squeeze everything in tight. Start threading in the 4 screws and tighten this cover down. The last step is to reinstall the side cover. Bundle up the wires and make sure they're out of the way of the screw holes. Hold the cover to the deck and tighten down those 3 screws. And you're all done. And that's all it takes to replace the charging port on your Touring. Hey, if this video was helpful for you, make sure you give it a thumbs up down below, and don't forget to subscribe to VoroMotors. We release weekly videos that show you how to repair and maintain your scooters. If you don't feel confident in completing this repair, you can always send in your scooter and one of our trained technicians will repair it for you and get you back on the road as soon as possible. Until next time, this has been Brandon Yavas, and I approve this message. Cheers.